You got us all in the video. You got Winky in the video. There's Winky with two eyes looking in the camera. So happy Saturday afternoon, everybody. As you all know, I've been down for the count a bit. I had a little problem I thought was a blood pressure problem, and it turned out it wasn't. It turns out it was a bronchial and sinus infection, and it put me down for a few days. And Trish is trying to hold the camera for me with a hurt knee. So we'll make this relatively quick. A little winky way. I got to run over there and complain. So this is that '67 Fender that I was telling everybody about, and I had it all put back together, had it fixed. It was all like it should be, but I told you it had been modified before. And sorry about the scratchy sound, because yuck, this sickness is no fun. So this thing had been modified slightly before the person got it and had work done to it before. And when I got it back running like it should, it didn't sound quite exactly like I would think that it should sound. And I got into investigating a few things, and there was some cracked resistors. I put one in here just because, but there's half of a resistor. That resistor was still working, but it was cracked, and as it got hot, it started making funny noises. So I found that. I took care of that, and it was something that was bugging me, and it's good that I found it, because it would have broke later anyway. But anyway, when I got it all back together, I thought, since the customer's patient with me being sick, and I've got a little extra time Saturday afternoon, start feeling a little bit better, I did one of my personal mods to these things, and I'm not going to give the details on the values of everything that I do to it, but what I will tell you is that now the vibrato channel on this thing is very close to a Mesa Boogie Mark I clean channel. It's the way that I've done it, but it also has a little bit of the tone stack circuit specifications of a Dumble, of an early clean Dumble, and the power section on this is also very close to a Mesa Boogie DC-10 or a Mesa Boogie Mark II power section, 100-watt power section, and it takes very little to change it to those specifications, because that's what Mesa Boogie started with, was a Fender. So they started with that circuit and modified it. So what I've done is given it a little bit more of that tightness that Mesa Boogie amps have versus the flubby, loose sounding bass that the Fenders tend to have when you crank them up. So because of that, there's and this amp is on 2, and it's running through my 62 Bassman cabinet. And obviously no reverb or anything like that, but got a nice clean with a slightly broken sound like they're supposed to have. And when you run it through with my Brent Mason hot wired pedal, see that the bass is real tight on it. real tight sounding. It's not real flubby, loose bass, but it still has a lot of bass. Put the mids out of it and put the bass back in it, so it sounds like a Fender. If you hear up there the ovation, you can hear it's got so much power that it's making the ovation strings vibrate in harmonic vibration with it. So anyway, there it is with my stuffy nose, sniffly coffee crap Saturday, and you can see we got there's the bias voltage 48.9. The Fender specs call for 52 volts on the bias. The Mesa Boogie and Dumble stuff goes down to 49 volts, or 48 volts, sorry. And so when I set my modification, it goes right in the middle somewhere to get the tubes biased properly. But anyway, there it is, and I will click this sucker off and let it, you'll see it drain off as I do that. You see the voltage drop. So that tells me that the filter capacitors and the resistors are working properly and that they're properly tuned to the tubes, because it's draining like it should when you shut it off. So anyway, there it is, all good to go, running through my 62 cab, and I will put it back in the box that it goes in over here, and get it back to the fella and have more fun next week. For all my people up in Oklahoma City, sorry I didn't make it there this weekend. I will make it there the week after Easter. I have someone coming into town from Branson, and we're going to work on his Marshall JMP, 1978 JMP, and I'm going to have that on video and have a little interview with him and stuff like that. But that's taking place Easter weekend, and the weekend after that I will run up to Oklahoma City and see everybody on Saturday. And sorry for not getting that done this week, but it's been a very, very sick past 4 days, and not a whole lot of fun. So tomorrow I would normally put my video up. I'm doing it right now because tomorrow we're both planning on just sitting in the recliners and sleeping. So sounds like a good idea. So happy Saturday, happy weekend to you all, and I will see you again this next week on Monday morning at work, and the rest of the week. See you guys throughout the week. Bye.